Hello, welcome back and thanks for clicking on this video. It is time for a journal update as many things happened with the guild and the guild members. So you could already see this notebook and how I started building up the campaign in the previous video. So you could see the trackers about alignments, factions, the info about my patrons, and the whole campaign about the Mists of Varunor. You could see the quest tracker. And after I've played the Varunor story from the Lantern Second Sign, I moved to Canspeckle, which is the hometown of our patron, Margaret van Pontoretto. So I've played the Canspeckle story, the Kingly Knights and Knifing Knaves story. Then I've played the Dark Waters supplement, which actually happened parallel because the Varanor story was with both teams, both 8 characters, and then 4 of them moved to Canspeckle, playing that storyline. And the other team, in the meantime, moved to Tezaniscow and played the Dark Waters supplement storyline. So that's how I continued the story of the guild. And after this, I've played the Bone Cult of Tala, and you already had a glimpse of the map, which was the last episode of this supplement. Yes, and after that I of course finished this dungeon in the secret case of the Tala and fulfilled the quest. And after these campaigns, I mean, these were 4 whole stories with supplements, with different supplements, with fully built campaigns, with episodes, with chapters. So after that, I wanted to settle down a bit in Canspeckle, where the guild could manage to have a guild house, and that's where they settled. And I wanted to play some shorter city stories. So in the Tales from the Adventurers Guild supplement, you can find many rumors. You can find a table of rumors. You can roll on it to see what your heroes, what your adventurers, or what your guild have heard meanwhile living in a town or a city. So they... Some days ago, Yesli heard a rumor in the tavern about the small building used to be the temple of Temesseia long ago. A good story hook, and of course one team visited this old temple, and it was a very good short story. I found the layout of this map, I don't know where, honestly, somewhere on the internet, but it had 7 rooms ending with an underground water lake or following a river. I didn't really build up a story about it, but I just really liked how it looks like. And it was already open when I rolled for the rumor, and I was hoping that I could build in this layout to the story, and it was perfect for an under the old temple of Temesseia dungeon. So that's how I played this short dungeon. I just copied the rooms and the layout before I started to roll for the content, and then I just moved from room to room and played out the content, coming back, tracking back, of course, at the end as the rules said. So this was just a very short story, only 2 pages, the story, the hook, the dungeon content, and the map itself. So this is how I use now this journal, a combined journal containing everything about a story. And then another short story. It was about 2 gnome or goblin, I'm not sure, engineers, one of them called Shibu, and I had to explore the basement of Shibu, and of course I found some strange things. So I decided that okay, that was the original part of the house, and then when Shibu started to do some shadowy things, he expanded these underground rooms and added 3 more rooms, but it's more like just caves, because this was originally as part of the house and the plans, and this is how it looked like. And he added 3 more caves to do his shady things. So in one dungeon I used two different styles because it fitted the story. So that was another short one, again, just 2 pages. And after this, I started to catch up with the original story of the heroes and their backgrounds, because I already gave them some traits, some goals, some, how we call it, milestones. And this was 2 pages pure storytelling about what happened with their own stories. So, for example, after collecting 300 gold pieces for 3 huge installments, Tiana finally managed to build a shrine to Sari, a magical dog companion of the god. I'm sorry, I can't read my own writing. So this is just a few sentences about each characters fulfilling their own quests and their own stories. And then back to the adventures. It was another short story. Someone was kidnapped and we had to find this young lady in the caves east of Kanspakal, and I couldn't manage to finish the story in just one cave, so here is another one, which is a much more much smaller cave, just 5 rooms, and it has a very interesting layout. And I started to experiment with this combined style, that I just felt that these kind of caves are just too easy, to nothing special. So I started to add some rocks around the walls, and in this case I had 2 aisles, maybe I can say this, in the dungeon layout, and one is only with pure walls of the dungeon, and the other is made from stones and rocks. It was an experiment for me, just to decide which looks better and how to draw this type of layouts when I roll these rooms. You can see that this was the entrance room, first, second, third room, and when I came back to the first room, I went to a very, very small corridor, and it's the same room layout than this, so the first and the fifth room are the same. So this made me do these 2 aisles, and when it started to drawing like this, I was deciding that okay, let's do 2 different ones, and then I can choose which one is more good for me. And then I played the 3 Rings supplement in the forests of southern Kardalok, and I made a short tracker at the beginning about how many wolves I've met, how many clues I collected, and this is an interesting one. You could already see as I played with another guild, with another troop before. So this is a roll on a 66 table, and every number has its own event. Sometimes it's a whole cave. So when I met the caves, I found the caves, I just drew the entrance room and started to build it up. So that's how it looked like. There was the caves of the Mind Screamer. It had a very, very strange long corridor-like map. So I wanted to add something here and there. You can guess that in the 7th room I've met with some fungis, and the main boss was the Mind Screamer. So that's how their story continued. Again, it's still the 3 rings, and they found the 3rd ring back to Kanspakal. There was some chaos cultists. You could already see that I played with my very, very first party the Caverns of Chaos supplement, and it's the same. The interesting thing is that I played 4, not in order, but 4 of the 6 caves, when I had an idea that the other 2 stories are involving dwarfs and elves, and I didn't have any dwarfs or elves in the guild, and it was a good time to add them. So Brufel came from the dwarfs looking for their artifact, the Axe of Nidan, and 3 of the guild members joined Brufel to do this mission. And the last mission was about the stolen tapestry, which is showing an epic fight scene of the elves. And Nim, a young elf lady, arrived, and 3 other members joined her to find the stolen tapestry. So it was two story about the Caverns of Chaos when I had a chance to add two more characters to the story. So this was the one about the Axe of Nidan, and this was the other one about the tapestry. It was much more longer, as you could see. It was exactly 30 rooms, and I found my goal in the 30th room, so finally I could close the dungeon, and I of course had to track back, which was a very, very, very long way to the entrance room. So that's how the Caverns of Chaos went at this time. So despite I've already played this supplement with another party, I could manage to add new elements and form the story of the guild with this supplement, with adding a dwarf and adding an elf to the party. And of course, they enjoyed the time together and joined the guild. So that's for today, because I have some other things to show you, but it will be on the next episode, and we will continue the story in the capital city of the whole world of Norindal, Dorancia. Have a nice day, enjoy your play.